Hello from my kitchen. Today we're diving into a dish that's close to my heart, mushroom barley risotto, or as I fondly call it, Barlotto. Imagine this, a creamy, comforting bowl of goodness packed with earthy mushrooms and chewy barley. It's like a warm hug on a chilly evening. But here's the best part, Barlotto isn't just delicious, it's also incredibly healthy. Barley, the star of our dish, is a nutritional powerhouse full of fiber, vitamins and minerals. So, are you ready to create this delightful and wholesome meal? Let's get started. Before we embark on our culinary adventure, let's gather our trusty ingredients. Each component plays a vital role in creating the symphony of flavors that is Barlotto. Barley. This chewy grain forms the heart of our Barlotto, lending it a satisfying texture and nutty flavor. Mushrooms. Earthy and savory, mushrooms bring a depth of flavor that complements the barley beautifully. Feel free to experiment with your favorites. Broth, vegetable or chicken broth, infuses the Barlotto with richness and moisture, creating a creamy consistency. Onions and garlic. These aromatic staples add a base of savory flavor that enhances all the other ingredients. Wine, optional. A splash of white wine adds complexity and depth to the Barlotto, elevating its flavor profile. Parmesan cheese. A generous sprinkle of Parmesan cheese adds a salty umami kick that completes the dish. Herbs. Fresh herbs like parsley or thyme bring a touch of freshness and vibrancy to your Barlotto. Now, let's transform these simple ingredients into a culinary masterpiece. Don't worry, it's easier than you think. Sauté the aromatics. Begin by sautéing finely chopped onions and garlic in olive oil until softened and fragrant. Toast the barley. Add the barley to the pan and toast for a minute or two, allowing it to soak up the flavors of the aromatics. Deglaze with wine, optional. Pour in a splash of white wine, scraping up any browned bits from the bottom of the pan. This adds incredible depth of flavor. Add the mushrooms. Stir in your favorite mushrooms, letting them soften and release their juices. The risotto technique. Now, the fun begins. Gradually ladle in warm broth, stirring constantly, allowing the barley to absorb the liquid before adding more. This creates the signature creamy texture of Barlotto. Season and simmer generously with salt and pepper to taste. Continue to simmer and stir until the barley is cooked through but still retains a slight chew. The final flourish, stir in a knob of butter and a generous handful of grated Parmesan cheese. The cheese will melt into the Barlotto, creating a luxuriously creamy sauce. Garnish and serve. Ladle your Barlotto into bowls and garnish with fresh herbs and an extra sprinkle of Parmesan cheese. Section 4. A Barlotto story. From my kitchen to yours. I remember the first time I made Barlotto. It was a chilly evening, and I was craving something warm, comforting, and satisfying. I stumbled upon a recipe for mushroom barley risotto and decided to give it a try. As I stood in my kitchen stirring the barley and watching it slowly absorb the broth, I felt a sense of calm wash over me. The process was meditative, almost therapeutic, and then the first bite. The creamy texture, the earthy mushrooms, the nutty barley. It was pure comfort food bliss. From that moment on, Barlotto became a staple in my household, a dish I turn to time and time again when I need a little culinary hug. Section 5. Serving up your Barlotto masterpiece. Barlotto is a versatile dish that can be enjoyed on its own or paired with a variety of sides. For a complete meal, serve it alongside a simple green salad or roasted vegetables. Here are a few serving suggestions to elevate your Barlotto experience. Toasted bread. Serve with a side of crusty bread for dipping into the creamy sauce. Roasted vegetables, roasted asparagus, broccoli or Brussels sprouts would pair beautifully with the earthy flavors of Barlotto. Protein power up. Top your Barlotto with grilled chicken, shrimp or tofu for a protein-packed meal. Barlotto is a dish that nourishes both body and soul. It's a reminder that sometimes the simplest ingredients, when combined with a little love and attention, can create something truly extraordinary. So go ahead, gather your ingredients, put on your apron, and experience the wonder of mushroom barley risotto.